Okay guys, so you already know because everyone's reporting on it. Bank closures, Silicon Valley, bank run scare. Well, the big question is it moving to the bigger banks? Because that's the last thing we need to be worrying about is our banks with our money. A lot of different banks are popping up with issues all of a sudden. Is it a coincidence or are the big banks next? More good information for you guys coming right up. If you guys are brand new here, welcome to our awesome community where we do prepping tips, emergency preparedness how-tos, and we deliver news that we think might affect you. If you happen to find value in that type of stuff, be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. So no joke, like I said, I didn't do a video on it because I woke up and saw 100 videos on this big bank thing. Silicon Valley, we've got lots of reports about potential bank runs happening. Saw multiple clips of The Simpsons warning this many years ago. As it seems like the Simpson cartoon knew everything that was going to happen.
Held to maturity holdings, they might say it's $90 billion, but to actually sell it in the market, they wouldn't have enough money to cover giving it back to clients. So that's where you get this run on the bank and fear over the dominoes of the White.
So I'm looking at this article. Wells Fargo, that's a big name bank. A lot of people out there with Wells Fargo accounts. Article reads, Wells Fargo warns customers of incorrect balances or missing transactions. Like I said, is this a coincidence? Well, wait till you hear what people are saying. Right here in a tweet, a girl tweets, "Where the F is my money?" Wells Fargo replies, "I apologize for the inconvenience. If you see incorrect balances or missing transactions, this may be due to technical issues and we apologize. Your accounts continue to be secure and we're working quickly on a resolution. Richard." Here's the problem. It doesn't stop there. It continues. Let's read another one. Matthew tweets, "What the F? Money is in my account, but it's showing a negative balance. Transactions are being declined. Customer of 20 plus years seriously upset." Yeah, can you imagine? That has a very negative ripple effect when that happens. So what does Wells Fargo say to this angry guy? Wells Fargo tweets, "I am truly sorry for the inconvenience, Matthew. I'd like to confirm that our technical team is aware and working to resolve the issue as soon as possible, Nick." And Matthew responded to that, "You're aware, you're working on it, but all the transactions are still being declined, so you might be thinking, well, this might just be a few people. Wrong, look at this graph. Wells Fargo outages reported in the last 24 hours. And right there, the graph shows you from minute to minute, each consecutive minute, upwards of 400 outages. So one might think, do we got major issues going on across the board? Is this a cyber attack? Is this the start of something much bigger? Little banks losing it? The threat of bank runs? And you got a very big name like Wells Fargo and a lot of angry customers asking questions on what the heck is going on. Samantha tweets, "If you're broke, Wells Fargo, just say that there's too many media coverages about y'all doing fraudulent stuff to make money. But there's a new low. What's sad is many times big corps just continue to get away with stuff like this, decade after decade, for a lot of reasons." Wells Fargo replies, "I realize how upsetting this experience can be in a DM. Please reply with your full name, address, and phone number with the dashes included, no account numbers, Angie." Yeah, right, like I'd throw all that there on the tweet. And hear what Rusty says. Rusty tweets, "Statement from Wells Fargo. We are aware that some customers' direct deposit transactions are not showing on their accounts. However, funds in the account are accurate and available. We are working quickly on a resolve and apologize for the inconvenience." Another guy replies to that, "Fake news. My Wednesday deposit is missing and unavailable." If you guys were paying attention in that statement from Wells Fargo, it says, however, funds in the account are accurate and available. Does that make any sense to you guys? It's there, it's available, yet every single transaction you're making is declining and it says that you're in the negative. But just remember, if we say it is, then it is, despite what's happening in real life. And that's what we deal with these days, right? We're supposed to just believe what they say, whether the writing on the wall says something different. We're just supposed to believe what they say. And this isn't the only bank that's having big issues like this. Zero Hedge did an article on Wells Fargo alone, but this is something that you guys need to keep both eyes wide open about, because a major bank run, major issues with the currency, well, that could put us in a whole whirlwind of a whole bunch of other problems. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think that this is a fluke, if it has to do with the other bank closures and the bank run situations. If you think it's a cyber attack. I saw a map the other day from one of our subscribers showing me how many cyber attacks happen in a day. We're talking about thousands of cyber attacks going from country to country, like it's a game. They're just going back and forth like crazy. And it was a live map showing them happening live. It was happening so fast that you couldn't even follow them or track them or figure out what was going on because it was happening so fast. So I'm not sure if the whole cyber attack thing's kicking up, or if we just have some very big issues, with our currency right now. I mean, we are spending billions and trillions on other countries at the moment, going further into the negative. And again, let me remind you that a lot of countries are stocking up on gold. I can tell you right now, if our money collapses, but you still have gold, you will still be able to go trade your gold for food, for energy. Gold will still have value when our currency doesn't. That's why we have this channel sponsor, Genesis Gold Group. They're labeled as #1. So if you've been kicking around that idea, the call is free. Get the information. I'll leave their information down in the top of the description in case you guys want to get a little bit more information regarding that. Definitely a valid topic, worth getting more information with our current state. Anyway, guys, I knew that the bigger bank, Wells Fargo, and a couple others are having some major issues, and they're not getting put out there on the big media like some of the smaller ones. So do you want to take all your money out of the bank? I don't know, but just be aware that there's some issues going around. There's a lot of unhappy customers asking a lot of questions. There's money missing and a lot of transactions being declined. And as I know more, I will be sure to keep you guys posted. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you guys on the next one.